Hello and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So it's Friday night, and you know what that means. Besides the fact that hello weekend, it's time for safe or not safe. So if you're new to the channel or new to this video series, what we do is on Friday nights I quickly go over what Jada Gem Shop has released this week, what's new, but then we get to the fun part. So over on the Facebook group, Summer Sparkling Good Time, the Chaos Crew, which is typically April and Gabby, put up the polls of each new release preview, right? And you mark yourself safe, meaning Diamond Art Club does not get my money. Not safe, which is like take my money, or wishlist or unsure, kind of self-explanatory. And then there's typically comments. And I'm already going to tell you right now that I know there's going to be some comments this week because I know what's been what's been previewed. So, this video is being filmed on Friday, February 27th. So, this is for the Diamond Art Club release on Saturday, February 28th, 2026. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's go. Let's go, girls. All right. One of these days, I'll figure out how to use the iPad, the MacBook, the iPhone. I don't know, y'all. Okay. So, what did Jade show us is in the new stuff? I think this was here last week, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to tell you about it anyways. Starlit Lovers, the pixel charted version, limited edition by Chrisabug, starting at $122.97. And that is Feyre and Resand or Ektar fan art. Okay? Then we have Clown Cuties, pixel charted by HM Stitch, starting at $19.97. Then we have A Little Good Fortune by Raven Phelan, starting at $85.97. Next up is Little Green Moth by Peregrine Jasmine, starting at $69.97. I butcher names. I'm sorry, you guys. Then we have Bath Time Bliss by Papishi Art, starting at $63.97. Then we have Loop de Loop by Mystique Arts, starting at $90.97. Oh, then we have Lady in Red by Deborah Malcolm, starting at $74.97. That is so pretty. I don't know if I'd want to diamond paint it, but I love the artwork so much. Oh my goodness. I really like Deborah Malcolm though. Then we have Ladybug Lady by Bing's Art, starting at $90.97. Ink by Anna Dittman, starting at $85.97. Now, we all can sing with me. Well, I can't have this. Blue dress, your artwork has blue dress. So I can't have it, but I love that. I love that so much. Then we have Artist Table by Ariel West, starting at $74.97. Did I tell you how much the inks? I think I did. Then we have Endless Meld by Eva Gaman, starting at $90.97. That's neat. I don't want to do it because it's got no ropes, but it's neat. And then we have Cupid's Room, pixel charted by Tashiya-san, starting at $127.97. Cute. All right. So that's what's new at Jada Gem Shop. Now let's talk about what happened at Diamond Art Club. Okay. So, for preview number 1 at Diamond Art Club, Woodley Floriferous Owl by Carrie Peel Goller, available in an 18.7 by 21.9 inch or a 47.6 by 55.6 centimeter. Round drills with 63 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 fairy dust. There were 0 votes for not safe. We did have 8 votes for wishlist or unsure. That'd be Paula P, Laura N, Kimberly G, Kate C, Wendy G, Sherry T, Wendy Mac, and Sierra W. And then we had 71 votes for safe. We did have some comments, so let's see what people be saying. All right. Amy B says, oh boy, birds again. And Natalia says, Amy B, and her eyes are absolutely crazy too. Can't even. Paula P, LOL, I am not an owl fan, but this is too cute. Karen M. Why do all the birds look crazy? Corrine N says, cute, but I had enough of birds when I lived with my mom. They didn't call her the crazy bird lady for nothing. Your mom sounds like my nightmare because birds are my number one fear in life. Just saying. I would rather go hang out with April's nope ropes than hang out with a bird. Okay. DeGlow says, what is this? Richard Lorenz 2.0? It's a no for me. Richard Lorenz 2.0? DeGlow. Dara says, that's the owl flower child sat on. Poor thing, safe. Dara. All right, moving on to preview number 2. The Giver's Heart by Sandra Winther Art. Available in a 22 by 27 inch or a 55.6 by 68.8 centimeter. Round drills with 71 colors, including 3 ABs and 2 iridescent and 3 fairy dust. There were 2 people who marked themselves not safe, Angela Marie and Jessica M. We had 8 votes for wishlist or unsure and 63 votes for safe. Okay. Karen M says, bless her heart. No. Dara says, no, ma'am. I'm not trying to be depressed while diamond painting. And Karen says, I thought the same thing. Then DeGlow pops in with, I agree with you on this one, especially since I'm in my happy place. Corrine says, I like the colors, but need an uplift, not an immersion into sadness. And April comes back with, exactly. And DeGlow says, no more rainy days over here. Sunshine only. This is too depressing. All right. Moving on to preview number 3. Blue Flowers by, oh Lord, I'm probably going to massacre this, and I'm sorry, Ranjitha Anoop, Colors and Shades, The Magical Rendering. Available in a 25.6 by 31.9 inch or a 65 by 80.9 centimeter square with 30 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. 0 votes for not safe. We did have 6 votes for wishlist or unsure. That'd be Paula P., Kimberly G., Dijon, Wendy G., Nikki W., and Sarah B. And we had 74 votes for safe. Okay. And we did have some comments. Will says, blue drill is just for summer. No, 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 no. That is a landscape. And it's a no. It's a no for me. Corrine says, yeah, a big fat no for me, even it does have those famous blue drills. Joanne says, peaceful, calming. DeGlow says, hey, Summer, doesn't those blue drills do something for you? Watch out now. Dijon says, wish list for now. I'm up to my eyeballs in blue drills right now from my Harry Potter movie poster. Girl, right. Oh, no. Mm-mm. I said, nope. Dara says, blue drills. I'm already drowning in them and I can't swim, so it's a hell no for me. All right, moving on to preview number 4. Daisy Drops by Carmen Lowe, also known as Bear Brickia Art. Available in a 22 by 22 inch or a 55.6 by 55.6 centimeter round with 42 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. Someone told me this was a partial. I was already not safe, but that kind of clinched it. So, people we have voted not safe: Angela Marie, myself, and Dina K. We have 9 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 54 votes for safe. And the comments say, Amanda M says, Bear Brickia isn't normally my thing, but I think she's really cute. I'm a sucker for eucalyptus. Corrine says, looks like my wallet remains safe. Girl, look at you. Dijon says, I wish it was a partial. April says, it is a partial. And Dijon said, where does it say that? Guess I'm more blind than I thought. In that case, wish list. It doesn't say it. You're not blind, but the render shows it and DAC confirmed. Whoop, whoop. And then she put the picture. Dolores says, I'm back. The husband goes back to work on Monday. Yay me. Time to open up that wallet. She's pretty. She has those Betty Davis eyes. April told her, welcome back. And Amanda H.E. says, it's giving Swifty vibes. She's cute. I like that she's a partial. Me too. I'm like, finally. Because I'm like this Bear Brickia. So y'all know I was tempted anyways. I'm like, oh, but that's a lot of that pink background. And then doing after Aurora and Maleficent not too long ago, I was like, if that's 818, but it's partial. So I'm going to have to do that. Okay. So Preview number 5, Beach Days Black Labrador by Aja. I think it's Asia Trier. Sagittarius Gallery, available in 23.6 by 23.6 inch or a 60 by 60 centimeter. Square drills with 86 colors, including 4 ABs, 1 glow in the dark, and 3 fairy dust. There were 2 votes for not safe, Nicole M and Hulda O. We had 2 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 60 votes for safe. And let's see what they say. Corinne says, that little blonde girl. And Dara goes, exactly. DeGlow says, I'm so ready to spin, spin, spin that this looks really nice to me. Not. Natalia says, this looks like my girl Rooney, though, and we are planning a beach vacation with her in the summer. I might splurge. We'll see. Now, let me show you how cute her puppy is. Are y'all ready? Is it little Rooney adorable? Yes, she is. And then I asked for permission to share that picture, and she said yes. And then Dara says, that's the dog that all those Rolling Stone men said they were going to see about. If you know, you know. As for me, I'm going to focus on Aries. Okay, preview number 6. Bluebells in Spring by Peggy Collins Gallery, available in a 25.6 by 25.6 inch or a 65 by 65 centimeter. Square drills with 97 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust. There were 3 votes. Oh, we're not safe. That'd be Colleen K, Wendy G, and Robin C. We have 11 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 57 votes for safe. To the comments. Corrine says beautiful, but nah. Dulo says that's pretty, but I'm with Dara. Way too much outdoors. Amanda H.E., dare I see it? I think the render would be better if it was a little bigger. Oh, no. Trish B says this is pretty, but not a must-have. It's going on my wish list for now. And Dara goes, oh no, honey. That is way too outdoors for Dara. And this is where Dara got. She got. We're talking there. Texts were exploding. We were all screaming. Dara got. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Preview number 7, Aries by Chris Bug. Available in 20 by 30 inch or a 50.8 by 75.9 centimeters. Square drills with 64 colors, including 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 4 fairy dust. We have been waiting this for forever. Dara owns and has done all other. I think she's completed all of the other 11, or she. Have you completed all of them, Dara, except this one? And get this, so she owns all 11. I think she's done them all, or she hasn't done them all. She's done most of them. Her sign is an Aries, so the one she hasn't been able to get until now is her own sign. We've had a lot of fun with that. Sorry. Okay. So 4 not safe. Number 1, Dara. Then we got Katie, Hulda, Shanta, Cheryl, and Tiffany B. And then we had 7 people say wishlist or unsure, and 53 votes for safe. And comments. We're going to be here a minute. Colleen says, Dara, yay! Then Amanda says, Dara, this is not a drill. And there's more. There's lots of gifts in this thread. Paula gives hearts. Trudy says, well, we all know that Dara has got. So glad you get to finish your collection now. Man down. Katie says, finally, we got it, Dara. Tina says, go, Dara. And there's so many gifts in this thread, it's dying. And then Dara comes with, all my life, I had to fight. Yes. Side note, I've been waiting for this gift for so long, I am now eligible for an AARP card. And then Robin says, I'm so happy for you, Dara. Jennifer Casey says, finally. Kat says, yay, yay, Dara, she's gorgeous. Shanta says, I'm losing my mind. Yes. Dejan says, Dara, is your phone smoking from all the notifications being sent your way? Dara says, Dejan, girl, I'm smoking. The phone melted hours ago. Corrine says, love me some Chrisabug, but this one will have to go securely in the wish list. Rihanna says, Dara, I'm so happy for you. And Lanaya says, I'm not super active in the group, but as soon as I saw this, I geeked out for Dara. Right? Right. We all geeked out for Dara. And then Dara's like, woo, yeah. And she's all excited. This made her day. Let me tell you. Okay. And now everybody pray, cross your fingers that she gets it. Okay? All right. We're all praying for her a very smooth shopping experience and not to get cart snatched. Okay? Whew. All right. Moving on to preview number 8. Okay. Blackberry Dragon by uh, Stanley Morrison art, available in a 25.6 by 32.7 inch or a 65 by 82.9 centimeter. Square drills with 52 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. I'm all confused. Gabby does it different than April. And I appreciate both of them, but I got real confused for a second. Sorry. Okay, so for the Blackberry Dragon, Becky KW is not safe. And then we have another 4 people with wish list or unsure, but we have 46 for not for safe. And let's see what we have in the comments. Sierra says he's very cute, but the first thing I thought was he has blueberry pox. He's a blueberry pox dragon. I see you. Dijon says I would get all of these if they were partials. Girl, right? Those backgrounds. No, nope, no, 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 no. Corrine says I love dragons and this is so beautiful, but another for the wish list. And I said it's a no for me. Becky says every single Stanley Morrison auto must buy. Girl, I feel you. I feel you. I have mine. Starla says he's a cutie. We'll have to wish list. Dara says, Ashley, you okay, sis? You still love dragons after working on the Dragon Rainbow Coalition? Dara! Is this a no for you? I know it's a no for me. Skin made of blackberries is making my teeth itch. Stop it. Okay. That's 6, that's 7, that's 8. Okay, so this is 9. Okay, so number 9 is Shipwreck by Edward from Artbeat Studio, available in 38.6 by 27.6 inch or a 97.8 by 69.9 centimeter. Square drills with 65 colors, including 4 ABs and 6 fairy dust. There were 3 people who voted not safe. That'd be Starla M, Rita, and Hulda. We have 4 votes for Wish List or Unsure and 41 votes for safe. And Rita says, I love blue trails. I love you, Rita. You crack me up. Trudy says, that's just absolutely no way in hell. Corrine says, not for me, but I can't wait to see someone do it. Starla says, I'm in trouble. Colleen says, love, love, love it. Dara says, I'm still mad about Jack getting left on that door. So nah. Plus, it's a big body bins of blue trails. Diglo says, I have others like this I need to do. No, thank you. Girl, you didn't get got. Okay. Moving on to number 10. Preview number 10. We have Ashes by Yumi, available in a 33 by 22 inch or a 83.6 by 55.8 centimeter. Square drills with 62 colors, including 4 ABs and 1 fairy dust. We had 6 votes for not safe. Hi, Karen T, Angela Marie, Miranda, Tiffany B, Lisa R, and Hulda. If y'all don't know, Miranda's my business partner. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, did you see this? Now, to be fair, she has 2 other of the Yumis with the breathing thingies framed in her living room. And I've seen it. There's a picture of them behind us. The picture of me and her together, they're behind us. So I was like, ma'am, psst, psst. Okay, so we have 4 votes for wish list or unsure, and we have 36 votes for safe. And Dara says, beautiful, but hell no. The way my lungs had a visceral reaction to that image lets me know she didn't make the cut. Bebrikia, hey girl, you remember what it said before? I was lying. Angela Marie, this series represents a significant experience I went through. So this is a must buy. And since I'm getting this, I might as well get the other 2 I was going to wish list. Exactly. Don't let any kid travel alone. They get sad and they get lonely. Yeah. And girl math, you don't want to pay for shipping. Dara says, gorgeous, but this chick has been trying to breathe for a minute. Breathe, respira, now ashes. Someone take her to the hospital for a nebulizer treatment. And then Miranda comes on with, I've already completed Rebreathe and Respire, so I must have this one. DeGlow says, I can add her to my collection. There we go. And then for the poll on what do they think will sell out, currently in first place is Aries with 36% of the vote, followed closely by Ashes with 33%. And then they're saying the Giver's Heart at 9%, or yeah, the Giver's Heart at 9. What is that's the top three? They say nothing is in third spot. I can't remember a time nothing sold out, y'all. Come on. Well, maybe there was. I don't know. Aries is gonna be gone so fast. It's gonna be ugly tomorrow. I just know it. I'm thinking my little bear Brickia will be fine. So that's what's dropping. Y'all want to see what Dara got me? Well, one of the wonderful things Dara got me. Look at her, got me a Geneva Bowers backpack. Isn't it awesome? I love it. She got me other stuff too, and I'm excited. Let's just say that if I hadn't missed Stella in the newest Geneva Bowers release, I would own them all. But I'm now missing Stella. Stella! Yeah, that one. So, all right, that's what I have for you today. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. If you're watching this on Saturday, I hope you had a great night if you're watching it on Friday night. And I hope you have all the luck if you're shopping on Saturday, the February 28th, 2026. Wish you all the best luck. Hope you don't get cart snatched. Ain't nobody like to be cart snatched. All right. If you do me a favor and boop my snoot, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, boop my snoot just means hit the like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and I think you're awesome when you do so. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it. I promise not to get mad at you. And also, don't forget to come join the Facebook group if you want to play along. We are a little bit unhinged sometimes, but we're probably one of the most loving, non-hateful communities out there. And it's such a wonderful group of women and men. We have some men that I'm just beyond blessed. I'm beyond blessed with our online groups. They're just amazing. Feel free to leave me a comment. Are you buying? Are you not buying? What you getting? Girl, curious minds want to know. Remember the squad shop is open. We have some cool stuff. If you're looking for straw toppers, where is my straw topper? My straw topper is missing. But if you want to check out the sipping shenanigans, we have new straw toppers going up. We have some other new stuff coming soon to the website near you. All right. Other than that, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's also quick, easy, and free. I can guarantee you a WIP Parade almost every week, and I typically do these Safe or Not Safe every Friday. I'm still working my little tushy off with my auntie. We've had a rough week, but we currently have gotten test results back. We have switched medications to the right thing now that we have a confirmed diagnosis, and hopefully she'll be better within the next week. Okay. All right. So until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye.